Well, I guess I'm breaking with tradition this year. I am just a little bit slow. Just a little bit slow sometimes. Oh my goodness. I know that it's like Thanksgiving week for weeks now, right? For months, I've known when Thanksgiving was gonna happen. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. And I've put off so long getting my Thanksgiving stuff together because, well, we weren't sure we were like gonna have Thanksgiving, you know? My youngest went to go to her cousin's for Thanksgiving. Coffee from earlier. I got thirsty all of a sudden. So that's where she's at. It's where she's been since yesterday. At her cousin's out of town. And then my oldest is wanting to go to her Nana's over the weekend to celebrate Thanksgiving on Saturday. So every time I brought it up, she was like, oh, we're not gonna have Thanksgiving, don't worry about it. And I'm like, well, we still need to eat, you know? We're both gonna have the days off, we're gonna get hungry, we need something for dinner. And then today I was like, I forgot that Grocery Outlet was having this offer that if you spent $35, you know, in groceries, you could get a turkey for like less than $4. It was like $3.99. I didn't realize it because the first time I went, the lady asked if I wanted to donate a turkey for $3.99, and I was like, no, not this time, you know, maybe the next time, because like I'm in there like every day, you know. And then when I went in yesterday, my cousin works there, right? My dad's cousin, and she kept like hinting to me to go get a turkey, and she was like, you know, it's only $3.99, and I thought they meant like $3.99 per a pound, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to spend like $30 on a turkey right now, you know. And I kept thinking like, you know, Safeway had it for like $1.47 a pound, so I might just go there and get it. It wasn't until like late last night I realized, no, I get a whole 20-something pound turkey for $3.99. They're selling them for only $18.99, not per pound, but for a bird, like a Sara Lee turkey. Big birds too, really big ones, and they're only $18.99. So that's like a good price, anyways, you know. But so I was gonna go get one. I picked up my daughter from Walmart, and then I was getting ready to drop her off home, and I mentioned, I'm gonna go Grocery Outlet because I didn't get pecans. And I'm kicking myself because Grocery Outlet didn't have pecans, and their eggs were like $7.99 a dozen. $7.99 for a dozen eggs. And I was like, crap, of course I'm out of eggs. I didn't buy them though. So I'm not gonna do my pie. I'm gonna do an apple pie because no eggs are needed for an apple pie. The plan was for a pecan, an apple, and a pumpkin pie. Couldn't do the pecans because the store was sold out of pecans. Yay. I could substitute walnuts, and I have walnuts here, and I have almonds here, and I have hazelnuts here. So I could do a nut pie. It just wouldn't be a pecan pie. And pecans are our favorite, you know. But I'll do an apple pie. I got all the ingredients for an apple pie. And I was like, well, I'll do an apple, and I'll do a pumpkin, because I'm pretty sure I have a can of pumpkin puree in my refrigerator somewhere, I mean in my cabinets. But then I got home and I was like, I need eggs for a pumpkin pie. But anyways, so then like back to the turkey, I was gonna go pick up a turkey. I was like, you know, there's a few things I need, I'm sure I'll spend $35, I'll get the turkey. So I'm driving there, and then it hits me, the turkeys they sell are frozen. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and it takes on average 2 to 3 days for a frozen turkey to thaw. So even if I bought that turkey today and left it out, it would still be frozen in time to cook it tomorrow. So I didn't buy a turkey. We bought little Cornish game hens. So that's gonna be fun. They're fat ones too. They had 2 different kinds. They had like little Cornish game hens, and they were $3.99 each. Or they had these massive ones that look like chickens. They're so freaking huge. They're like the size of footballs. I am not kidding. These little Cornish game hens are like this big. So I bought 3 of those because it's just 5 of us. And I'm like, I'm not gonna eat a whole hen. I mean, this thing's massive. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing. So my daughter was like, just buy 2. And I'm like, well, I'll buy 3 that way, you know, just in case. But yeah, so we shall see how that will turn out tomorrow, because yeah, it's gonna be fun. This is like totally last minute. This is how I do my holidays now. They're totally last minute. I just throw stuff together and it will be an amazing feast, like Thanksgiving should be. All right, y'all. And look, my daughter says I've had this one before, but I don't remember. It's an elderflower, but it's in a green can. Like, I remember the elderflower being in a blue can. So I don't know. I was gonna crack it open and drink it, but it's kind of late, and I'm thinking maybe I should save it for tomorrow. And I got my thing. I love this thing, this lemon pie. It's worth $1.50 I pay for this thing, just for that frosting on the top, which is so tartly lemon. I love it. And then yesterday I was like, I could make this. Matter of fact, I used to make this all the time when my kids were little. I had like the best recipe for a lemon cornmeal cake with a lemon icing that was so good that everyone always raved about it. Every time I made it, they would be like, this thing's so good. And I'm like, yeah, it was really easy to make too, but that's my secret. I used to make all kinds of stuff in the holidays, especially around this time of the year. I'd make like divinity. I do miss that, making the divinity, because I do love me some divinity. Ever since I got rid of my stand mixer, which was when my marriage split and I lost all my kitchen stuff, you know, I used to have a KitchenAid stand mixer, and I loved that thing. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. But that's the way the cookie crumbles, you know. I used to have a freaking kitchen full of professional restaurant equipment, you know, professional Cuisinart ice cream makers and ice makers and stand mixers and all those good things that I don't have the space for in my tiny little house, so I had to say goodbye to. I wish I'm like, dang it. That stuff's too expensive now. I look back and I'm like, remember the days when spending $300 on a piece of kitchen equipment just was like, oh well, I'll just work a couple extra hours this week. And keep cutting my hours, so now I'm like, I've got to sell along to pay for Christmas this year. Any takers? Okay.